time and the lights go out, days alone, and we get in loud. There's a time when we hold it back, and a time, baby, when we hold it in hand. I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we're just better off as friends. I got questions, got no clue. What are we? And how are you? My time is up and I'm heading home. What is the reason that you're holding on? I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Are we just better off as friends? I wanna stay here and Rome. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here and Rome. This summer has got me torn. Oh, I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we're just better off as friends. I wanna stay here in Rome. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here in Rome. This summer has got me torn. Oh.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. Now I heard that she was hanging around some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor. People telling a lie. No, maybe she's not with some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Yeah, yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Does yourself beside me in my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say you're gonna bring her back to me now by the end of the day. Please, please, gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby, where my baby?
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Foster Griffin. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ball.
Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes. That one missed. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. The 1-0. And another ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's a 2-0. And a base hit up the middle.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball that close.
That misses, and that's ball 2. That one is upstairs. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Batting fifth.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one in the air, center field. Young going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two.
Nolan Arenado in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
Some guys actually don't like swinging 3-0 because they feel like they get a little too quick in anticipation. Well, this guy obviously does. He stayed back. Nice drive from the backside and a really good swing through the zone. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's out number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is James McCann, a guy who's turned himself into a good framer. He's originally drafted by the Tigers. Second-round pick in 11. And the 1-0. That's through there for a strike.
Whoa, that's down.
And now 2-2. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Out of here. 4 home runs in the first inning. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on. It's 6-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That's in there. And the count is even, 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Nats coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start for Arizona, Mitch Bratt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The 1-0. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. A massive home run. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Curtis Mead now at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
There's a swing and a drop. That's back. And that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So, man aboard for C.J. Abrams now. The 1-0. And another ball. Chaparro aboard here at first with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. In there. He's safe. And it's 6-4.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Right down to shoot. That is strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. One out.
Batting 7.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Man at first, one away.
Ball. Down.
Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! A two-run homer, and we're level. It's 6-6. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nasim Nunez will hit next.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jaybird Ruiz.
Down the 0-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. They get the long ball working here as they club 3 homers in the inning on their way to putting up a 6 spot. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
On the ground left side, 6. It's in and out of his glove. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
1 out man at first. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Hit in the air, center field. Young gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman Ketel Marte.
In the dirt.
Ball 2.
count. Here it comes. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 8-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Young on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now 8-6.
The Beatles will talk to me nicely, stand on pins and needles, and Dallas my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos, simply unbeatable. That's just my ethos, characteristics. I'm love to the Migos. Uzi, I can't speak my lingo, but no, I stay hitting like locals, Doritos.
Back here at Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the second. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hard hit left side. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Next for the Nationals, first baseman Andres Chaparro.
Now here is Andres Chaparro. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here into the visitors bullpen. 2nd home run of the inning for him, and it ties it up. It's 8-8. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They go back-to-back, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 9-8. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Ball, that's down.
And the 1-0. Puts a bunt down. Handles, throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
Bunting, and he pops it up. That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 9 and the Diamondbacks 8.
I only got one speed, that's the goal. I still win with my back against the rope. I can't take an L, that's a no. Cause winning is the life that I chose.
Back in Washington, D.C., this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Arenado getting to start at the hot corner. He made his big league debut when he was 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Pitch misses. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Young takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's foul. 0-1 now.
Ball, down.
That one at the knees for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
One gone, runner at first. James McCann in now. He's already homered in this game. Trying to move him over here. Throw to first in time.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Ryan Waldschmidt.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. And the runner holds. in at second.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1. Just missed. Corbin Carroll would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Tawa around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 9-9.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Gets the bunt down the right side. They take the force out, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. Back here in Nationals Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Hit the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. His second home run of the game, and it gives him the lead in the third. It's 10-9.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tawa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the Nationals, catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1 so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, James Wood.
Left field, that's got a chance, and brings it in at the wall.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman.
That's a really nice job right there.
Meade.
Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Ruiz off of first with 2 away. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out looking. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. And the back and forth continues. It's 10-9 now.
It's time, I win, yeah. I'm tired of this back and forth nonsense. Take these chains off my mind, I'm a problem. You are witnessing a child that got me free from bondage. Say no to the quit, I'm a rebel with a conscience. Options. Yes, I know.
Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the fourth, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Whoa, that's down.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Upstairs. Down. In the air, center field. Young drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
In the dirt, ball 1. The Nats leading by a run, top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 2. Hey!
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. To center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 10-10. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're midway in the fourth. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go, bottom four. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Bratt back to work. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Tawa on his way over. He's got it. 2 away down.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
And here is Dylan Cruz. Hey!
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
In the air, right field. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 5th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The lefty, the 1-0.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-1. And downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Tim Tawa.
Ball that close.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Here's a 2-0. Right side, hard hit. And the first two set down on the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher James McCann.
Digging in, James McCann.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And he swings through that one. This one in the air, center field. Young moving under it, and that is that. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Nationals 10. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And that skips into dirt.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Ripped to short. Throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And another ball
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in,
Leading
number
off for
15.
Arizona, left fielder Ryan Waldschmidt.
The 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And gone! He circles the bases, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 11-10.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that. Hey partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young settles underneath it. 1 away.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. This one in the air, right field. Cruz raging back towards the wall. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
Next is the designated hitter, Gabriel Moreno. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
What will you do? All I know.
Moreno goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown. Population U, bro. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 13-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 down, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
Number
the
74
Nationals,
will take over
number
here.
Pretty tight
74.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. The 1-1. Puts a bunt down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood.
James Wood.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Nationals, 3rd baseman, Curtis Mead.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Going. His 2nd home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 13-11.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
One down. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Fastball for a strike.
Now pitching for Arizona,
Merrill Kelly, ready or not,
29.
in the game now after the injury.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. There's a strike.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power move, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They hit another. His second home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 13-13.
First pitch changeup didn't fool him in the slightest. He got the front foot down, and then he blasted it out of here. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Hit hard on the ground is short. Perdomo on to first. And now two gone.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Jacob Young.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. So they get free and draw even. Seventh inning coming up. We're tied at 13 apiece. Back in Washington, D.C., top of inning number 7.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Out towards right center field. Young on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder Tim Tawa.
a bunt down the first base side. Chaparro. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Up next.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Go ahead run on base. James McCann getting ready to hit. That's a strike. 0-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Puts a bunt down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks, and this ball game remains tied. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ground ball. Marte in plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Nasim Nunez.
Here's your one. Ball. All tied up. You're the bottom of the seventh. Hard hit right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
So up next, Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back in Washington, D.C., here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Bunts it towards the mound. The underhand flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and It feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Gets the bunt down the right side, and that goes foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In the air, left field. And a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And here is Gabriel Moreno, right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
A 1-2. And there's a ball. The Diamondbacks with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Trying to move the runners over. Meade fires over to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but as increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Carroll, the runner at third. Perdomo on at second with 2 down.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a 2-1 on the way. Now a bunt towards third. Whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 8th coming up. The D-backs out front 14-13. And we're back. And now the DH, number 29.
Designated hitter, James Wood.
This could go the distance. Home run! Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and we are starting over.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Bruce. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Ball one. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And he grounds one back up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Center, carrying well, and it is out here. And he's gone yard again. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 17-14.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Jacob Young.
On the ground right side, 4, 6. Three, but it's not in time, and they just get one.
Next for the Nationals, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
One out man at first. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Trying to move him over here. The flip, and he gets it. Nicely done.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Bunted towards third. Arenado slings it across, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. Through 8 full, Nationals on top, 17-14. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. Back here in Nationals Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Up the middle, it's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Ryan Waldschmidt.
One out man at first. Now the left fielder. Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Sack bunt towards third. And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. The tying run at the plate. That one is downstairs. Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.
Tons of offense in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como en los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro el basol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted de Baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi...
Yo sé que no te gustó